You've seen him, the man who walks away, not with a shout, not with a scene, but with a quiet step, a shadow slipping through the noise. He doesn't explain, doesn't justify. His silence is his answer, his absence, his resolve. They call him cold, distant, unfeeling, but they don't see the fire within the heart that burns for truth, for freedom, for a life untainted by poison. The Sigma male. Misunderstood, misjudged, yet unbreakable. Why does he walk away? Not from fear, but from wisdom. Not from weakness, but from strength. This is his story. Your story. The story of the man who chooses himself over the chaos of toxic souls. Toxicity is a slow poison. It doesn't strike like a blade. It seeps. It lingers. It wraps around your thoughts, your dreams, your very breath. A friend who demands loyalty, but offers only betrayal. A partner who speaks love, but wields control. A system that promises success, but chains your soul. You've felt it. The weight. The way it pulls at your spirit, drags your clarity into fog. Words that cut, disguised as care. Smiles that hide agendas, expectations that suffocate. The Sigma male knows this weight. He's carried it, felt its pressure on his shoulders, but he's learned something others haven't. He knows it's not his burden to bear. Why stay where poison festers? Why linger where truth is buried? He sees through the facade, and his heart whispers away. Deep within him, there's a compass, not swayed by applause, not shaken by scorn. It points to truth, to freedom, to the man he knows he is. Society screams, stay, conform, endure. But the Sigma listens to something else, a quieter voice, his own. He's not reckless, he's not impulsive. Every step is measured, every choice deliberate. He walks away because he sees what others refuse to see. The lies, the games, the masks. His compass doesn't lie. It guides him through the noise, past the illusions, toward a horizon only he can see. You've felt that pull, haven't you? That quiet certainty that something isn't right, that you don't belong here, that you were meant for more. Trust it. It's your compass. It's your truth. Staying is a choice, but it's a heavy one. Every moment you linger in a toxic space, you pay a price, not in gold, but in peace, in clarity. In you, you feel it erode, your strength, your focus, your fire. The arguments that loop, never resolving. The promises that break, again and again. The expectations that demand you shrink to fit their mold. The Sigma male knows this cost. He's paid it before, felt his soul fray at the edges. But he's learned. He's grown. He knows staying is a betrayal of himself. Why pour your energy into a void that never fills? Why give your light to those who only cast shadows? He chooses himself, not out of arrogance, but out of necessity, because he knows his worth isn't negotiable. Walking away is not surrender, it's rebellion, a quiet, fierce rebellion against a world that demands your submission. It's the courage to say no more. I am enough. My peace is sacred. The Sigma male doesn't need validation. He doesn't crave approval. His power lies in his choice, the choice to leave behind what no longer serves him. Every step he takes is a declaration. I will not be diminished. I will not be controlled. I will not be broken. And in that choice, he finds freedom, not the loud, fleeting kind, but the deep, unshakable kind, the kind that lives in his bones. You've felt that power, haven't you? The moment you said enough, the moment you chose you. It's not easy, but it's yours. Own it. They don't understand him. They never will. They see his silence and call it weakness. They see his solitude and call it failure. They whisper, "He's too distant, too strange, too different." But the Sigma male knows better. He knows their judgments are just mirrors of their own fears. They fear what they cannot control. They fear what they cannot define. And he is both uncontrollable, undefinable. He doesn't argue, doesn't defend. He lets them talk, lets them misunderstand. Because their words don't touch his truth. Their opinions don't shape his path. He walks away not to prove them wrong, but to prove himself right. And in his silence, he speaks volumes. Solitude is his sanctuary, not a punishment, but a gift. In the quiet, he finds himself. In the stillness, he rebuilds. The world calls it loneliness. He calls it clarity. The world calls it isolation. He calls it freedom, away from toxic voices. His thoughts sharpen, away from toxic demands. His soul expands. He doesn't need a crowd to feel whole. He doesn't need applause to know his worth. Solitude is where he mends, where he remembers who he is, who he's always been. You've known this solitude, haven't you? The peace that comes when the noise fades, the strength that grows when you stand alone. Embrace it. It's where you become. Toxic people wear masks, polished, convincing, but brittle. They smile while they wound. They praise while they plot. They promise while they betray. The Sigma male sees through them, not because he's cynical, but because he's awake. He sees the flicker in their eyes, the tension in their words, the truth they try to hide. He doesn't call them out, doesn't expose their game. He simply steps back, lets them play their charade without him, because he knows their masks will crack, their lies will unravel, and he doesn't need to be there when they do. You've seen those masks, haven't you? Felt their falseness brush against your soul. Trust that feeling. It's your truth speaking. Walk away. Walk. His strength isn't loud. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand attention. It's in the way he carries himself, the way he holds his silence like a blade, the way he moves through the world unswayed, unbroken. They don't see it. They never do. But he feels it, deep within, a quiet, unshakable force. It's the strength to say no when others say yes, to walk alone when others cling, to choose truth when others choose comfort. This is the Sigma's power, not in dominance, but in discipline, not in control, but in freedom. You carry this strength, don't you? Even when the world tries to make you forget, remember it. It's yours, always. The world is a machine, a system, a web of rules, expectations, demands. It tells you who to be, how to think, what to want, and toxic people. They're the system's enforcers. They pull you back when you try to break free. They shame you when you dare to be different. The Sigma male sees this. He feels the weight of the machine, but he refuses to be its cog. He walks away not just from people, but from the systems they serve. The jobs that drain him, the norms that confine him, the lies that bind him. He chooses his own path, not the one they paved, not the one they expect. You've felt that pull, haven't you? The urge to break free, to redefine your life on your terms. Listen to it. It's your soul calling you home. Beyond the noise, there's freedom. Beyond the chaos, there's peace. The Sigma male knows this. He's tasted it, felt it in the moments when he chose himself. Walking away isn't the end. It's the beginning, the start of a life unburdened by poison, unshackled by lies. In that freedom, he finds his power, his purpose, his truth. It's not a loud victory. It's a quiet one, the kind that settles in your chest, steady and sure. You've glimpsed this freedom, haven't you? In the moments when you let go, when you chose you, chase it. It's waiting, just beyond the noise. Walking away is sacred. It's not just a choice, it's a transformation. Every step you take carves a new path. Every boundary you set builds a stronger you. The Sigma male doesn't just survive. He evolves. He becomes. In the fire of his choices, he forges a new self, not the one they wanted, not the one they expected, but the one he was always meant to be. This is his alchemy, turning pain into power, chaos into clarity, solitude into strength. You're on this path, aren't you? Feeling the shift, the awakening. Embrace it. It's not just change. It's sacred. The lone wolf wakes, not with a roar, but with a whisper. He sees the world for what it is, the masks, the games, the noise, and he sees himself for who he is. Flawed, yet fierce. Misunderstood, yet mighty. He walks away not to escape, but to become, to claim the life that calls his name. His solitude is his strength. His silence is his power. His path is his own. And in that awakening, he finds peace, not the fleeting kind, but the eternal kind, the kind that lives in the heart of the lone wolf. You feel it, don't you? The awakening, the call to rise. To be you, fully, fiercely, freely, answer it. The path is yours now, no one else's. Every step you take is a choice, to honor your truth, to protect your peace, to become the man you were born to be. The world will try to pull you back. Toxic people will try to bind you. Systems will try to break you, but you are the Sigma, the lone wolf, the man who walks away, not from weakness, but from wisdom, not from fear, but from fire. Your silence is your strength. Your solitude is your sanctuary. Your path is your power. Walk it, unapologetically, unshakably, unstoppably. The world may not understand, but you do, and that's enough.